Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope everyone's doing okay. Staying out of this heat. Boy, it's wicked out here. Kind of dangerous. Take a walk with me, will ya? Short walk. I have something on my mind I'd like to discuss. Well, I just want to give you my opinion. You know, so much has happened in the past few years. It's really stressful for a lot of people. And I'm not saying that we didn't know some of the stuff was going to happen. There's a lot of people out there that were really well aware of all this drama and trauma that's going on. But let me just say this. For the past about 10 years, we have, some of us, not everyone, but some of us have learned that, you know, we've been lied to about a lot of things. Whether it's our government, or it's about our food, or it's about our health, doctors and insurance companies, TV and agendas, hidden agendas, secret societies or blatant societies that are trying to destroy us. You know, the medicine that we take, the food, the air, the water, the animals, the cryptids, the aliens, you name it. They're just, and every time you turn around, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or DLive or the news or the radio, it's just loaded with all this negativity. We have enough stress in our daily lives, you know, with our children and our families, with illnesses and you know, our kids going off and doing their own things, or our kids getting into drugs or wrong relationships, or our marriages aren't working, or we've been sick for a long time, or accidents, whatever the case may be. What's happening is we have our own lives and then we have to add this stuff all to it. And it's not that we're choosing to get on to a radio station or a TV station and fill our minds with all this garbage that's going on. It's just it's being pushed on us. From every direction it's being pushed. And it's like they just can't get enough of trying to slam us with the nastiness that's happening around us. Well, for those of you that know me, I'm a Bible-believing, Holy Spirit worshiping Jesus fanatic. I love the Lord my God with all my heart, my soul, my mind, my strength, and I will fight until the very end for my family, for my loved ones. I'm a prayer warrior. I will never stop praying until I die. I will rebuke those things that aren't supposed to be, and I will stand for what's right, and I don't care who you are. I will stand with you in that fight. But while our minds are inundated with all this trash, one thing comes to mind that's just overwhelming. The only thing that I know is Jesus Christ and Him crucified. And that's it. The rest of it, I don't know. I don't know anything for a fact. I have my suspicions, and there's certain things that I've learned, and you know, I try to share my knowledge as edible plants and medicinals and trying to get away from, but I got caught up. And it knocked me down, and it took me a while for me to actually figure out what was happening. What was happening was I was allowing the things around me to take me and just knock me for a loop. Everything around me was crumbling. I mean, everything. And I'm just talking about not spiritually. I'm talking about emotionally. You know, people being sick, my husband being sick, the heat here, we can't get stuff done. You know, normal stuff that a lot of people would say, oh, I'd love to have your problems. Well, I'm sure you would, and I'm sure if there was a way I could switch places with somebody, I would do that too. But I've always run on batteries, guys. I have been hyper all my life, and for me to sit is just tearing me apart. I don't know what to do with myself. I can't do anything outside. I've been working on my books, and then, you know, on my book that I'm writing, well, 2 books that I'm writing. And then here's what happened. The internet, we turn around and we get a bill because the internet's not working right, and they tell us that we've gone over our data. When we were in Arkansas, there was 9 of us living in there, and we had 100 gigs of internet data a month that we didn't go over, and we have 60 here, just me and Denny, and they'd say that we have 9 devices on the internet. I'm like, what the heck? We don't even have 9 devices that can go on the internet. So they were shutting us down, and I kept trying to upload videos, and they wouldn't upload, and then they would disappear, and I was getting so irritated. And then I thought about it, sitting there by myself outside one night, getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I'm just sitting there talking to the Lord, and I said, what on earth am I allowing this to destroy me for? I can commit myself to doing what I can, when I can. I can't tear myself apart and beat myself up if I can't make a deadline, because the deadline is not life and death. This is life and death. Taking care of my husband, that's more important than anything else. I miss my live chats, and I was getting irritated because the air conditioning was on and I couldn't hear anything. Everything changed, and here, I'm so blessed to be in this beautiful place. Denny's doing really well out here. He's doing better than I expected him to. He's doing a whole bunch more than we were doing in Arkansas, so it's a total blessing. And here I am complaining because I have to listen to air conditioning. Because I used to 4 years up on the property, me and Lizzie, with no electricity, no heat, no air, no water, no nothing. And we just had total silence that we could hear every single noise out at night. And I was just so excited. And then in Arkansas, when I'm sitting at the window and I'm talking to you guys, I'm having such a good time. And, we're watching this stuff. Once in a while we have activity outside. And then other times it's just chit-chat, because we're bored or we're, stressed out or whatever. And it's just a nice, peaceful conversation. All that's done, I haven't been able to do that in so long. And I caught myself complaining, when everything I asked the Lord for, I have. Everything that I asked the Lord for, I have. So, like I said, when I wrote my comment section, I'm tired of whining and complaining. That's not me anyway, and I couldn't figure out what was going on where I was allowing that to happen. I'm a human being, I'm totally capable of being a butthead and, whining about stupid stuff and complaining and being a girl, that's just... But I woke up and I realized that when it's time, it's time. When it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And where I can't wait, I miss you guys really bad. And I really miss our conversations at night. And now I stay up all night long and I don't have anything to do. I can't even get online. It's just irritating. I want to sleep if I'm going to be up all night. If I'm not going to do anything, I'd rather sleep. So I got to find a way of changing something. I love the fact that I'm up early with the chickens and I can feed the chickens and play in the hot house and get all this stuff done. And then as soon as it gets about 11 o'clock in the morning, it's hotter than Hades out here. So I got really overwhelmed by the sun. Denny and I both did. Got kind of sick. And I stayed indoors for a couple of days. And I just stayed away from everybody because I was crabby. And I've got a few people that, I could cry. You guys have been supporting us financially, helping us. I'm not going to cry. And it's awesome, I love it. I don't deserve it, I don't deserve you guys. You guys are incredible friends and family. And I'm totally blessed with that, too. But we're going to try very hard over the next couple of days to get Denny's shed done. And I have a lot of my herbals that I'm turning into my tinctures. Some of them are ready. I have a couple people I'm working with individually because they have some serious conditions. And I'm going to ask you guys to pray, help us in prayer. I'm fine. Like I said, it's humbling for me to slap myself on the head and say, stop your whining. I'm just used to being so independent. And this is really humbling. But I'm happy I feel healthy. I still get some activity at night. I went outside the other day and I said, in the name of Jesus, if anything is here that is not created and ordained by God, you have to leave. I won't allow it on the property. I'm not succumbing to any of this demonic cryptid garbage. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to hear about I don't want to hear about the nasty stuff that could be out here, because I have enough as it is. Anyway, my kids are going through some really hard times, and I'm just unloading on you guys, and I'm sorry. But I love you and your family, and I think you deserve to know. And this too shall pass. And like I said, I went a few days without sleeping and without eating and in the heat, and I could beat myself up because I tell you guys not to do that and how to take care of yourself. And then I turn around and do it, which is just stupid. But like I said, you know, I'm not God. I'm just normal. But I wanted to share with you guys why I just kind of backed off a little bit. Yeah. Feel stupid. But I love you. Seriously, I do. And I can't wait to get back to some normality. I would love to sit out here. And I made up my mosquito stuff again, and it works really well. But sit out here when the sun's going down, and let you guys watch and see what I see out here. I know there's a couple of videos that have been going around that's showing some good Sasquatch activity, and you can actually see them walking through the woods. I won't mention any names because, you know, I just don't do that. But anyways, you would not believe the noises we hear out here. And last night, which was just freaky, I asked Denny, I have an earplug that I put in one ear and the other ear's on the pillow. And because the air conditioner is so loud in our bedroom. And I'm laying there and I can hear talking, but I can feel the talking through the pillow. Put your head on a pillow and cover the other ear. And if someone talks in the other room, you could actually feel the talking, right? Well, I turned around, pulled my earplug out, and I looked at Denny. I said, well, did you say something? He goes, no. Oh my gosh, guys. They were talking like crazy out here and close. And Tank and Bella were hiding underneath the camper. They were totally not running after anything. So I think it was the big guy that was here. And let me tell you, you hear my voice cracking? I was like, oh my gosh, they are so close. And I mean, they were close. What the heck is that? Can you guys see that? What is that? Wish I could go back there. Anyways, I've heard that. I've heard that a couple of times, but I just ignored it because I had my earplug on. I figured it was just Denny or his TV. I mean, his, you know, excuse me, his internet, watching movies or something. So, and I just lay there. Anyway, thank you all for being patient with me. And like I said, even though most of the time I'm really a happy person and I love doing things and I can get into all kinds of stuff, show you all kinds of stuff. I've learned a lot of things with my 65 years. But when I crash, I crash. You know, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down, right? So pray for me that that we get some kind of answers here. I would love very much to go back to my live chats at night. Oh, where on earth did you fall from? I'd love to go back to the live chats. I got tagged because of one of my medicinal videos, and I have to actually write the disclaimer and put the disclaimer in if I want to continue to do that. They didn't really, you know, they unmonetized me, whatever. I don't really care. But if that's the way they're going to be, I'm just going to go ahead and take the commercials out. I didn't like commercials to begin with, and I was making like $2, $3, but I never saw any of it, you know, a month, but I never saw a dime. They have never paid me a dime. So even though it says I made $12 in 4 months or something like that, I never saw a dime of it. So I don't know how they do that. So I might as well get rid of the commercials and just have fun with what we're doing anyway. It's so thick back here. There's another one of those trees. I don't know if you can see it. It's got the limb sideways. Goes straight up. Freaky. There's a lot of those around here. Anyway. Aren't you just pretty? You're very pretty. I can't help myself when I get out here and I'm looking at my edibles that I just want to go ahead and go live or do a video. I beat myself up. Stupid, huh? Anyway. Like I said, I'm not looking for sympathy. Just asking for prayers. Thanking you guys very much. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you guys that help support us want your names mentioned. I'll be glad to do that for you. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking you to support the channel, but I want you to know how much I appreciate that you do, for those that do. And for the rest of you that are praying for me all the time, me and Denny, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It is more than a blessing. You guys just don't know. You just don't know. Cool, huh? Look at that. This stuff just keeps getting knocked down more and more. Oops. All right, how do I do this? There you go, sorry. All right, well, I'm done ranting for today. It is really warm, but we were supposed to get some rain today. I doubt it. Oh, and I want to tell you guys something, too. I have not seen one deer in the past, like, 2 weeks. Not one single deer. Wonder what's going on with that. And no more hog sign in the back. It's just really freaky. Where'd all my critters go to, huh? My plants are doing okay. I had to change the soil. It got too clay-like, and I was losing some of my plants. My corn's growing, my peas, rutabaga, celery, onions. I retransplanted some of my other plants in here. We got some new ones growing. Take you in the hothouse. I did a lot of changing in the hothouse. It's a mess. Okay, see, all these are brand new because the other soil didn't work at all. But everything's growing really nice, really well. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. My moringa's doing nice. I transplanted another one. So, just planted some chives, some leeks. You stay in there. And see, I started those in the pots. There's a moringa in there. Those pots just, I gotta find something to hold them up on the side because they just collapse. I've never used the material pots before. Something new. One more week, guys. One more week and we're gonna be down there. Lizzie and I went on the on the side-by-side. We went for a nice little ride back there. It was peaceful. Anyway. All right, I'm out. Just wanted to kind of update you. Oh, Bella got her ball, by the way. Look at this. She got the ball. And the birds, oh my goodness, the birds are finally eating off of that stupid bird cage. Bluebirds that are just so bright blue. They look like the sky. Cardinals, males, females, wrens. And we have tons of these hummingbirds that dive bomb us trying to get their drinks. Anyways, all right, I'm out of here. I'm rambling now. I'll see you guys later. Take care. God bless. I love you. And like I said, try not to to get caught up in this garbage that's out here. If it's possible, just keep your eyes on the Lord and His promises and His words. And if this stuff doesn't line up with the Word of God, blow it off, ignore it. And I'll be here if you need me. emtdee04@yahoo.com. If you need me, email me. If you want to talk, email me and I'll give you my phone number and we can chat. Okay? I love you all. God bless you and take care.